What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. It's a really exciting day for information on Xbox. Really starting yesterday, it was exciting. Now, you guys know I don't cover a lot of new stuff here. I just don't have the time. I'm doing so much game testing and hardware testing, cloud services, testing cloud PCs and cloud gaming, all kinds of stuff, and it gets hard to have the time. I do still do the GeForce Now news every Thursday. I will continue that for as long as they drop new games on Thursday and launch their news on Thursdays and all that kind of stuff. But I really had to dive into this a little bit because we were talking about the new GPUs. We've been talking about hardware this fall. Everybody's been talking about how Xbox hasn't been talking enough about what's coming. These consoles are coming out soon. We don't know anything. Man, has that changed. I have got to tell you, I am so excited for what Microsoft is doing with Xbox at this launch. I wasn't as excited after I saw the past couple events between Sony and Microsoft, to be honest with you. Yes, very powerful consoles, but I just wasn't getting the information I wanted. And we knew there was a Series S coming. We knew it. We just didn't know much about it. Well, now we do, and we know other things as well. And I gotta say, Microsoft once again understands value. We're going to go through the three main things of piece of information that are out right now. And I apologize, I'm doing this kind of off the cuff. I got no scripting, I've got nothing. I sat down and was dying to make a video on this Xbox information. So check this out, the Xbox Series S. Now, and I'm going to personally be probably getting the S. I was all set to get the Series X. I have my 1X sitting over here next to me. But learning what I've learned, and because me personally and for my YouTube channel, I love to showcase price to performance and value and getting something great for your money. And that was one of the reasons why I have the Lenovo IdeaPad 5 with the Ryzen 4500U, an amazing value for your performance. Not to say you shouldn't get an Xbox Series X. It's going to be amazing. But if you don't need native 4K, you don't have a reason to really get it. So the Xbox Series S is the all-digital version. It's 1440p 60 and up to 120 FPS. Obviously, depending on the game. We're used to that on PC. Depending on how demanding the game is going to depend on if you get 60 or above. Now, the fact that they're pretty much touting 1440p 60 as the minimum and above, that's very exciting because we shouldn't have to worry about any 30 FPS. We're talking DirectX ray tracing, variable rate shading, variable refresh rate up to that 120. That should be through FreeSync, ultra low latency, custom 512 gigabyte SSD, 4K streaming media playback, and 4K upscaling for games. Now, if you remember when the White 1S came out, it was the first console. It had the 4K upscaling and HDR, and it was beautiful on my 4K TV. My TV also has fantastic upscaling, but the upscaling was beautiful. It wasn't native 4K, sure, but it was fantastic. If you're looking for a next-gen experience for $299, the Series S is completely where it's at. Now, keep this in mind. The difference between the Series S and the Series X is resolution. So if you do not need 4K, if you're a 1080p or 1440p gamer, I'm personally not going to be hooking my Xbox up to my TV this time, most likely. I'm going to hook it up to one of my 1440p monitors. This is going to be a fantastic experience. For $299, you're going to get the same loading times, fast loading. You're going to get the same ultra low latency. You're going to get the same variable refresh. You're still going to get 60 to 120 frames per second, but at 1440p max with 4K upscaling versus 4K native. All digital, no disk drive. It's 60% smaller than the Series X. So I'm a fan of all consoles. I'm excited about the PS5. I'm excited about what the Switch does next. I'm excited about what Microsoft is doing. The new GPUs from NVIDIA, I'm really excited about. What AMD is going to release, also very exciting. What a time for technology this fall. Everybody get your wallets ready. But with the year we've had, guys, with the year everybody's had, finances are going to be tight for a lot of people, and I'm telling you right now, this Xbox Series S is where it's at. I was dead set to get a 1X until I saw this information. You are literally getting the same gaming experience on a Series S that you're going to get on a Series X minus the native resolution. Okay, go check out the videos. Go check out Microsoft announcements. I got some of it playing over here. Go check it out. You're not going to be missing out on almost anything except for that resolution. If you need 4K native, 60 frames to 120 frames, definitely you want to grab that Series X. But I'm telling you, for value and for performance, this $299 is amazing, and I'm super excited about this console. It's going to do everything the big boy's going to do, but at 1440p instead. I'm going to hook this right up to my FreeSync 1440p monitor and let the sucker go up to 120 FPS. This is going to literally be the cheapest way to experience ray tracing. Now, we haven't seen all the implementations yet. We don't know what the games are going to look like yet, but I am really looking forward to getting a hold of one of these and testing it this fall. Absolutely. And comparing it to the One X, which is technically teraflop-wise more powerful. The One X is more powerful. It is not going to look as good as this console. It's not going to play as good as this console. And remember, the One X, when it came out, was $499, and I was happy to pay it. I love my One X. I have my Project Scorpion right here. But at $299, blowing away the performance that the One X is going to have and staying right up there with the big boy Series X Xbox, just minus the 4K, man, I'm really excited about what Microsoft's doing here. Now, the two other things I want to talk about that go right along with this console, and I'm sorry if I rambled on, like I said, I'm just kind of off the cuff making this video because this has just been such exciting news for me that, you know, being a fan of all consoles, seeing this just gets me really excited. I mean, what's Sony going to do now with their prices? They've got the digital only and the disk drive one, but they're the same tech. How are they going to offer one too much cheaper than the other? And I heard rumor was $399 for the all digital, $449 or $499 for the other, for the one with disk drive. If that happens, Microsoft is in a fantastic position here to capitalize on this $299. And then if Sony does drop the price of the PS5 digital only to $299 and it has the same tech as the PS5 with the disc, well, then you have to keep that price down to at least $399. You cannot have more than a $100 price difference from digital to disc. You just can't. If that's the only difference in the consoles, you're going to only have a $50 to $100 difference. So if Sony has to go from $399, $499 down to $299, $399, man, I think they're going to take a hit. And I think what Microsoft is doing here is absolutely fantastic. Now, even better, they've announced All Access. Now, this isn't 100% new. They did have something like this going with the One X, but for $24.99 a month for 24 months, you can get a Series S console, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and no upfront cost or interest on that at all. Of course, there's going to be a credit check, like getting a cell phone or anything else, but if you're paying full price for Game Pass Ultimate, you're paying $15 a month anyways, right? $10 more a month, you get all that plus a Series S. Like, you're going to be able to do ray tracing and check out some true next-gen experiences. Is it PC quality? Is it an RTX 3080? No. But the experience you're going to get for either $299 plus your Game Pass Ultimate or $24.99 a month. And then they've also got $34.99 a month. So for $10 more a month, only $20 more a month than you're spending on Game Pass Ultimate at $15, you can get a Series X. So you've got options on what you want to buy based on value and performance and what you need. And then you've got options on how you want to buy that. And I just think that's an amazing choice by Microsoft. And again, to me anyway, without being a fanboy of Microsoft, just loving gaming, they are knocking it out of the park for gamers. They're gaining more and more loyalty. I haven't heard anyone say Game Pass is a horrible deal. Game Pass is the best deal in gaming, and it just got better. I'm going to show you why next. But this pricing and the ways that you can purchase these two next generation consoles is absolutely fantastic. Now, the other announcement that's pretty big, if you have EA Access, you're used to either $30 a year or $5 a month. For EA Access, you can play certain games from the vault. There's a lot of games in the vault. You can just play the whole game, and then you can also get early access to a lot of games. Well, that's changing over to EA Play. And EA Play is going to be included in your Xbox Game Pass for no extra cost. So you're going to be able to play all those EA games that are in the vault, plus some early access. Now, this isn't the same as EA Premier, Play Premier, or Play Pro, they're going to be calling it, on the PC. That's $15 a month and you get every new release. It's more like EA Play or EA Access was, where you get access to a vault of games and then some early access to newer games. So it's not that full-blown Premier experience or Pro experience, but man, it's really good. And if you're used to EA Access on Xbox, this is exciting. This is less money you have to spend and access to more games. So now you're going to get the Xbox Game Pass games. You're going to get Xbox Live Gold. You're going to get Game Pass for console and PC. You're going to get EA Play, which was EA Access, all those games wrapped up in that. I mean, you're going to get xCloud, which is coming out next week. That's going to be tied in also to that cost. Now, I don't know how long Microsoft can offer all of these things for $14.99 a month, but there is no other gaming company out there right now that's offering that kind of value. When next gen launches this year, and you've got this new EA Play with Xbox Game Pass, xCloud with Game Pass, Xbox Series S and Series X to purchase in multiple different ways through either the All Access program, which will include all of this as well, or going to the store and getting it. Also, what if Xbox, and we haven't heard a lot, what if Microsoft has more availability of their Xboxes, especially with these two models? Rumor is it's going to be hard to get a PlayStation 5 this year, which is disappointing because I want one of those as well. But the rumor is they're going to be very hard to get, and I'm not hearing a lot about how hard is Xbox going to get. Is it going to be easier to get the Series S, the Series X? But the fact that they have those two different tiers, it might actually be a little bit easier. Now, if Xbox's consoles are more readily available, priced competitively the way they are, give a great value, give next-gen experience with ray tracing, low loading times, 1440p, high refresh rates, variable refresh rates, all that kind of stuff, they're going to offer all of that. Sony's got to get on the ball with some of their stuff, and they are way behind when it comes to like the PS Now. I really hope they launch something or release some information soon about revamping PS Now and all of their kind of stuff. But it's not a dig on PlayStation. I love them as well, but Microsoft is quickly changing the story, and again, they're proving they are about value and taking care of the gamer and giving you as many games for your money as possible. And it looks like these next-gen consoles, they're just going to be fantastic, honestly. And if the next RTX 3000 series of GPUs or even AMD GPUs are kind of hard to get, but these consoles are sitting there on the shelf ready to go, and people want to experience beautiful ray tracing with Cyberpunk or Watch Dogs Legion or something like that, man, a $299 Xbox Series S sure looks pretty good. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for coming to check this out. I know it was kind of rambly. I just wanted to throw this stuff out there. Super excited about these announcements. And to me, once again, Microsoft is proving that they're all about giving gamers value for their money, as many games as they can for their money, and being more about the kind of things that we want. So thanks a lot for checking out this video, guys. I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up if you would. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop new videos, and leave me your comments down below letting me know what you think about all these announcements. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next one.